There is one particular grape variety that has been growing in Australia as long as we can really remember, but it's also been traveling all around the world, and it's originally called Garnacha, but you might know it better as Grenache. It's native to Spain. It found a second home in the south of France, but it's found a third home here in Australia. We're about to try 6 examples of this amazing variety, whether it's by itself or also in a blend. It's an amazing variety that works well by itself or with friends. So we're about to try 6 examples from around the world. Welcome to Bottle Shock. This is Blind Wine Tasting.
6 wines, and they've all got one thing in common.
Now, some of these are straight varietal, and some of these are blends. We need to try to figure them out.
Wine 1. Yeah, lovely pale. It's kind of indicative of where all the wines are at the minute.
All right, pretty muted. Smells a little bit like pencil shavings. Like, I don't mean that in like a, often winemakers will use the term pencil shavings to describe something that has been like overly oaked.
Off the bat, it smells like medium weight wine.
Wow, smells awesome. There's a really confected character to this.
There is definitely a slight sort of stemmy reduction here, which has got me thinking Cinsault, Mataro.
Sour, salty, which, you know, doesn't sound appealing, but it is actually quite an attractive wine to be drinking. So what does it have? What are the elements that this wine has that could be common throughout the others, right? So there's tannin, there is red fruit, there's a bit of salinity. It doesn't help me as much as I thought it was going to. Anyway.
Well, first off, it's a pretty good wine. It's not bad. It's not my exact cup of tea. I find this quite moorish. This is a everyday drinking style of wine for me.
Oh, I'll give it to me all day. Tannin's really lovely and firm. Acid's pretty gentle. I'm going to Grenache territory. I'm having 12, and I would be drinking this for $40 a bottle.
35 to 40 bucks a bottle on it, and I would buy like 3 to 6.
It feels like Italian table wine. I reckon that's 30 bucks a bottle, and I reckon I need 3 bottles of it.
Wine number 2, really, really pale. So still a lighter bodied red.
Doesn't like to give a hell of a lot of color either. We'll see.
The first one smelled like oyster shell, like ocean spray. This is a little bit more like strawberries and cream lollies. I'm more into this than the previous one.
Definitely kind of that particular raspberry lolly.
Not sure if you get these in the States. In Australia, we have these things called red frogs, which I'm sure give you cancer, but they're very yummy and I eat a ton of them anyway.
That's really bright. It's made me salivate so much that I'm actually nervous that you saw me spit when I said bright with a B, like Potter from Malfoy.
Whereas last time was fun, this one is fun but can be serious. This is just delicious. I love that cherry intensity. The tannin is super beautiful. It's just got such a great character to it.
Given that amount of color, which is not much, this has a lot of tannin and a lot of flavor. It's got a lot, like, on both ends of the spectrum. It's a full-on wine.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write down the vibes for each wine. So the first one was Sand vibes. This is Pinot vibes. This I'll have a dozen of, and I'll happily pay $40 a bottle for. And when I get to all of the vibes, then I can be like, if I'm a winemaker, which grape varietal will vibe with all of these vibes? And that'll be the common grape between all of them.
I'm on 12. I'm going to pay $110 for this.
I would pay $45 a bottle for this, and I'd buy 6. I think it's a very good wine.
So I'm pretty firmly locked into Grenache, but this one's a bit darker, a little bit riper.
Going back darker in color.
I'm still trying to find the wine that most perfectly matches my burgundy hat. Thank you to Nick at Wine Press in Geelong.
This one's got purple fruits, those are kind of ripe prunes, like plums, black currant.
Very similar to wine number 1.
Very Grenache vibes on that. Like, Grenache is such an easy shout on these. Everyone puts Grenache in everything these days.
It's almost like a port. Like a VP, port-like flavor. I don't think it's a porty wine. These don't necessarily remind me of Touriga, but it's kind of got me in the headspace anyway.
Really ripe black currant juice. There's very little acid in this wine. It's almost hollow because there's no acid kind of keeping it all together. And there's a bit of tannin that kind of rounds everything out, you know, like in between your gums and stuff like that. So it's got a bit of structure to it.
Grenache vibes. So I have 6 bottles of it. I'll pay 30 bucks.
I think it's like a Spanish or a Portuguese. $40 a bottle for it, and I'd only buy 3.
I'm going a GSM, and I'd happily buy 6, but I only want to pay $30 for it. It's really delicious, but it's just like structurally not the most exciting.
Wine number 4. Red wine. Ooh, that's my favorite smell that we've had so far today.
Okay, this is aromatic. This is definitely aromatic. It's straight up Touriga or a blend.
Again, more on that kind of like blue fruited spectrum. There could be some oak influence doing that rather than like variety, but it still smells Grenache.
Yeah, dude, that smells like musk sticks and strawberries and raspberries. This smells like the sort of red wine that'll get you drinking red wine if you don't like it yet.
Damn, there's a lot. This wine is a lot. Chewy.
Yes, dude, yes, dozen. That has fun vibes.
Oh, there's so much tannin to this. Yeah, there's no acid, but there's such firm tannin. This might be another Spain thing. I'm gonna get 6, but I'm happy to pay 150.
Yeah, give me a dozen of that. I reckon it's gonna be cheapish. I reckon it's $30 a bottle. And that is something that could have white grapes blended into it.
This is a great wine. This here I'd pay $50 a bottle for, and I'd buy 12. I'm really struggling to understand what this grape variety is. So far, my head's sort of like Touriga.
Now, wine number 5, back to the pale verse. Look at how pretty and pale that is.
Like the lightest of the reds that we've had so far. It's almost like
No color. Oh yeah. And ironically smells Italian, which really just completely blows my whole theory.
It's got a bit of Brett to it, so this must be from the Rhone Valley.
A little bit of Brett, which I don't mind. I'm all right with.
based on the smell, I think that this is gonna be a little bit too natural for my taste.
If you had blinded me on this wine without any sort of context that these all have the same grape variety, I'd immediately go to Nebbiolo here.
Juicy and vibrant fun would be really good chilled. This is that kind of wine that I reckon it's gonna cost like $70, but it should cost like 40.
It honestly just tastes slightly faulty to me. One bottle, faulty.
It's a lovely wine. I'd pay $50 a bottle and I would buy 6.
I'd get 3 bottles of this and I'd pay $40. Like, it's kind of like one of the weirder Bob Dylan albums. It's still fucking Bob Dylan, but it's like, it's a bit strange.
Let's see what we got here. Yum, 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 yum. We're back, everyone.
Back on pace. Like that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a nose like that. Like blueberry oak, Slovenian oak likely.
Feels ripe, feels New World, feels Australian, might have some Shiraz in it and things like that.
When a wine smells so good that I have to like keep bopping along, that's when I know I'm in for a bit of a special treat. That is a tasty burger. Vanilla, strawberry, like, I don't know, dude. I feel like every time I describe a red wine that I like, I just go back to that, like, it tastes like strawberries and cream. It doesn't taste like strawberries and cream, but I like strawberries and cream and I associate it with red, and then when I taste a red wine, I'm like, I honestly, I'm just trying to say, I like strawberries and cream, I like strawberries and cream, so you guys it's good, is what I'm trying to say. I like.
Interesting. I think this could be a blend. Mainly because this wine doesn't do something that all the rest of the wines did, which is outrageous tannin, like face dripping, I just munched a tree tannin. This doesn't do that. This does acid.
It's got great tannin, but it's not overwhelming. This is a beautiful little wine. I'm gonna go a GSM, but I'm going from Barossa here.
Wine number 6 tastes like sour watermelon lollies. Yum, into it, delicious, fantastic. Give me a dozen. So I reckon that's a $30 bottle of wine, and I reckon it is Grenache, and I reckon the common grape variety between all of these, when you boil it down, is Grenache.
This here, though, I pay the most for $60 a bottle, and I buy 12, and that's my one-liner.
Grab another 6, but I'm happy to pay more for this. I'm going 65. I'm pretty confident on this being Grenache. I'd be weirded out if it wasn't. Maybe Henry called this Pinot. Let's see. Alrighty then, here's 3 kooks, so a ready steady kook here for you.
Yeah.
6 wines, 1 variety, either by itself or in a blend, which I already think was like leading the witness a bit. But overall, what do we guys think of this wonderful lineup of red wines?
It was vexing. There is a commonality across all these wines bar one, and that didn't make it any clearer than mud for me.
Oh really?
Not really.
Okay, cool.
Not really.
So what I did was wrote vibes for each of them, and then at the end I was like, what could fit in all of these vibes?
Cool, 100%. Cool.
Yeah, and the answer I ended up with was the answer that I probably thought was going to be at the start of the day, which was Grenache.
Yeah, it was for me immediately. I was looking at these, like these all look like Grenaches. Like the color looks like Grenache. When we're talking about like by itself and in a blend, Grenache makes sense.
These have a lot of tannin. These are like big wines.
I feel like some do and some don't, yeah.
And I struggled to be able to go down the path of Grenache. And I actually went one of 2 ways. One side of me went to Touriga.
You crazy.
I know I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy. These make no sense to be Touriga. Yeah, and then another side of me went to Barbera because of its association with Nebbiolo. They are full, they are rich, they are generous, they are fleshy. Even if they have no color, they have like, they're wet. Yeah, okay, good to know.
If it's Barbera, that's call of the entire channel.
Wine number 1.
Oh man, this is so good. I love this wine. This is delicious. This is just like confected fun juice. Like, I love it.
I was in like throughout all of these, I totally agree with the pub thing where it's like $30, $40. Like none of these taste like they're super expensive. None of them taste like they're rubbish. One of them does, but you know, there's Sanj-ish vibes, but it's probably not tomato sauce acidy enough for me to be Sanj.
$6 and $35, please.
12 for 40. Yum.
3 and 30. All right, what are we talking?
This is Cote de Rhone, so this is Grenache. $35. That's great for $35. This is called Un Air.
So is it Grenache or is it Mourvedre?
Is it pure
Or
Grenache?
is it Syrah? That is the common element across all of these.
If this is
Mataro.
If this is Mourvedre, Mataro, Monastrell, unbelievable lineup. We've had a lineup of Mataro, Mourvedre, and Monastrell before, and we were like, yeah.
Not about it. We were like,
I don't think we've done a Syrah lineup before, have we?
We did.
We have, yeah, sorry.
In your eyes, you guys.
Also,
This keeps happening. This is such a good wine.
I wanted to pay more for this, $45 and 6. I was a big fan.
Yeah.
This kind of gave me a bit of Tarvel energy.
I was 12 for 110. This wine fucking rules.
this one is very good. I had Pinot vibes. I had 12 for 40.
This gives me like real Garnacha vibes. Garnacha. Like very Spanish kind of energy.
A hopeful $45 and 6.
A really hopeful $40 and 12.
12 for 110.
Yeah, okay. 72. What?
It is Grenache.
Yeah, it is, but that's Aussie, isn't it? Yeah,
But that is the Grenache lineup.
It sure is.
Yeah.
I remember when this first came out, actually not when it first came out, one of the reviews of this over the last few years, that Gary Walsh called this McLaren Vale Mascarello. It's that powerful tannin with all that kind of fresh fruit.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. It has all this power, but it's so pretty underneath.
Exceptionally structured. That is so Comando G, but from Australia. It's amazing.
It's the best wine Grenache in the country.
Very good Grenache. Well, this means that these are Grenaches.
Grenaches.
Which is, got me.
Right there, pal.
Beat me.
Right there, buddy.
Yeah. Sucks.
Now, I think we're going back to blend here. This got me blend vibe. Cool, really delicious, but I don't want to pay heaps for it.
It was my least favorite of the lineup.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, we got an absolute roadblock coming up for me. Yeah, no, I was into this. This is the first one that actually had Grenache vibes to it, for me personally.
Yeah.
Based on vibe. It's 6 bottles, $30. I liked all of these wines bar for one. Like they are all sort of much of a muchness to a certain degree. Like they've all got Grenache in them.
It's cool though to see the variability.
Yeah.
Across this.
Absolutely.
But yeah, this is really cool. I really like that. I went GSM. I actually went McLaren Vale GSM.
Nice.
Cool. I wanted 3 bottles and $40.
6 and 30.
I was exactly 6 and 32.
What do we got?
This is Rioja. $35. That's really good. I think we've had this before.
I'm going to say, you won't say that this for $35 is one of the best branded wines. I love the look of that bottle.
So this is Tempranillo, Garnacha, and Graciano. That is really good Rioja. It's not what you have in your head for Rioja.
Yeah,
it's
pub
pretty.
list wine.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That slaps.
You said that like you were trying to start a chant like
Pub list wine. Pub list wine. Well, he did, didn't he?
Damn it.
Wine number 4.
Almost wine of lineup
Fun
for me.
vibes.
Very cool.
Very
yeah,
good
I like
wine.
this.
Yes, it is.
It has that really great freshness, but it's still got structure and density and thickness.
That's yum. That's just fun party juice sort of stuff. And I love that people are doing that with Grenache. I'm really into that.
I thought it had a really interesting sort of portiness to it. There's a flatness and a heat. And again, this coalesces with Grenache and coalesces with pre-ride. Again,
Just
those
tannins are so firm.
Yeah. It's just not what I'm used to with Grenache. But I should know better.
All right,
It does. $30.
$1,050.
I was 6 at 150. I was like, I think it's a great wine. I just wasn't wanting to get heaps of it. Swinney Grenache from Franklin River.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, holy
44
shit, that's got
bucks.
some fucking power to it.
That's killer.
Cool.
I also realised I've been standing a foot closer to the table than you guys, so I just look like a giant in all of these shots.
Well, you are taller than all of us, so yeah, may as well let you do it.
Alright. Anyway.
This is, Swinney, amazing Grenache, really looking good. Wow, there's so much weight to that, it's amazing. Wine number 5. Henry?
Oh, really? Not a fan? I didn't mind it. I didn't
mind it either. It definitely wasn't my favorite. Yeah, it's bready.
Is it meant to be like that? They tried to make it like that.
Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of. You don't really control Brett.
Yeah, no, Brett just happens.
And I just avoid him. Is what
Yeah,
I tend
exactly.
to do with
It's
Brett.
like,
I don't try and understand.
He's hanging out on the Bricky's laptop the whole night, mate.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, Nana's Nintendo. Yeah, absolutely.
Slot
machine
machine.
for our Northern Hemisphere friends. It has Brett, it's got VA, it's got the things going on, but underneath it, there's a charm to it. I quite like it. In the situation, there was small fish on toast, and I paid $28 for those small fish on toast.
Yeah.
I would have really enjoyed this glass of Grenache.
Look, I had $6.50. I thought it was a charming wine for all of the things that we could poke holes in it for. I would struggle to make something like that. I doubt it comes from Australia.
Oh, don't be so sure, man. I've seen some sellers.
I've been proved wrong.
I was 3 for 40. Don't need it all the time, but it has its place.
1 for 10. Like I wouldn't drink that.
I respect you. Oh my God! It's Comando G.
Is this what you were just talking about?
Yeah.
I actually finished a bottle of that last night.
On purpose?
The Bruja. Yeah, literally. I like this style of wine. I like this style of Grenache, and again, I can't get that from anywhere else. And Comando G is famous for these outrageously structured. This is legitimately the stuff I drink, by myself.
I believe you.
Well, you don't want to subject anyone to the
weird
pain.
shit. No, because no one else is really into this.
I'm with you, bro. I'll split this.
This was my one lineup.
I understand, but I disagree.
Yeah.
I think this is so beautiful, so pretty.
It's not restrained, I wouldn't say. Like the nose of it is very generous with what
This is the only one that I immediately recognised as Grenache.
I was super into this. I got 3 dozens. I got this, I got the wine number 4, and I got wine number 2 as my sort of
For
3,
me,
4, 6.
It's one of those wines where I'd either want it to be richer or lighter. When I want a wine at this weight, I want more structure and savoriness and interest. Where it's kind of doing a lot in that medium body space, but it's not got the things I want with it. Yeah. I either want it to be super pretty,
show me this,
or or just give me something dense and rich. Yeah. It's I think it's a great wine. It's a beautifully pieced together wine. I just wouldn't drink it all that much because I'm I just don't.
But it has been pieced together, isn't it? It's almost the harsh edges have been sort of carved off a little bit, whereas this guy's I really want that harsh edge.
Because that seems to me it should, as you said, really well put together.
Yeah.
It just... Yeah, it feels like it should be that way.
It's
whereas
Goldilocks, and because it's Goldilocks, it's boring. It's AI art.
I want to feel something. AI. I want to feel something.
Perfect.
AI art is not perfect.
Well, no, it's nothing wrong with it. But is there everything right with it? Is the reason why you engage with art?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so that's why I hate AI.
They're real opposite.
Anyways, I was still 6 for 65.
12 and 60.
12 and 30.
Ooh.
This is Cirillo 1850 Ancestor vine, the oldest Grenache in the world, 2018. This is $70.
Yummy.
It's really good.
The oldest Grenache vines in the world.
For under $100.
Jesus.
South Africa.
What's up with us in this?
I'm sorry, no, that was unnecessary.
We really like that wine though. I'm just saying, between two, was there anyone that we were straight dozens on? Number 4?
My dozens were 1 and 2.
2, I had a dozen.
You're on 6. Okay, so that's up for the debate. So
it's either these two.
So it's the 2 South Australian.
Do you want to go Barossa or do you want to go the Vale?
Ooh, I really.
I like this wine a lot more than the other one. If I'm turning into.
I really wanted to back him.
Okay, we can.
Oh no! I like this one more. So we've got you are the deciding vote because I had 12 on this.
How much were you willing to pay for that last wine, Henry?
$30. The second one I paid 44. Damn it! All right.
Money talk. Yeah, I was willing to pay 100. I was willing to pay 110.
Okay,
80 and 45.
Yeah.
So I was 65. So.
Vanguardist
wins on points, by you.
Not a knockout. Not a knockout.
Yeah,
I think
points.
Stylistically, this is a really interesting way for Australian Grenache to go.
Yeah.
And I think it earns and garners a lot of respect in the international community about what Australia can actually do with old vine Grenache. Keep in mind, it may not be the oldest vine, it's still old vine Grenache.
Is way more interesting to taste next to each other. You're so right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this just... Yeah.
It's like that, but cleaner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Australian winemakers do that.
We did a Grenache lineup and we found out that Michael Corbett's still the best.
He's good at making Grenache.
Yeah, cool. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Oh, sorry about that sandpaper thing from a few years ago as well, South Africa.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It happened.
A hard cut to Faf Duplessis with the lolly.
Yeah.